Today I'm going to tell you a story that's a Seneca Indian Eastern woodland legend. It's called Turtle Races with Beaver. Now, long ago lived a turtle in a small pond. Maybe you saw some of the pond pictures that I drew. Now, this pond was a fine place. There were alder trees along the bank to give shade, and a fine grassy bank where Turtle could crawl out and sun himself. There were plenty of fish for Turtle to catch. The small pond had everything a turtle could ever want, and Turtle thought his pond was the finest place in the whole world. Turtle spent his time swimming around and sunning himself and catching fish whenever he was hungry. So it went until the cold winds began to blow down from the north. "Ah," Turtle said, "it's time for me to go to sleep." And then he dove down to the bottom of the pond and burrowed into the mud. He went to sleep for winter. He slept so soundly, in fact, that he slept a little later than usual and did not wake up until it was late into the spring. The warming waters of the pond woke him up, and he crawled out of the mud and began to swim toward the surface. Something was wrong, though, for it seemed to take much too long to get to the surface of his small pond. His small pond was more than twice its normal size. His fine grassy bank for sunning himself was under water. His beautiful elder trees had been cut down and made into a big dam. "Who has done this to my pond?" Turtle said. Just then Turtle heard a loud whap. Turtle turned to look, and he saw a strange animal swimming toward him across the surface of the pond. It had a big flat tail, and as it came close to Turtle, it lifted up that big flat tail of the surface of the water, and with it, whap! "Who are you?" said Turtle. "And what are you doing in my pond? What have you done with my beautiful trees?" "Huh?" the strange animal said. "This is not your pond. This is my pond. I am Beaver, and I cut down those trees with my teeth. And I built that dam and made the pond nice and deep. This is my pond, and you must leave." "No," said Turtle, "this is my pond. If you do not leave, I will fight you. I am a great warrior." "Huh," said Beaver. "That is good. Let us fight. I will call all my relatives to help me, and they will chew your head off with their strong teeth." Turtle looked at Beaver's teeth. They were long and yellow, and they looked very sharp. "Ha!" Turtle said. "I can see it would be too easy to fight you. Instead, we should have a contest to decide which of us will leave this pond forever." "Huh," Beaver said. "That was a good idea. Let us see who can stay underwater the longest." "I can stay under for a whole day," said Beaver. As soon as Beaver said that, Turtle saw that he would have to think of a different contest. He was about to suggest that they could see who could stay underwater the longest, but if Beaver said that he could stay under for a day, then he would beat Turtle. "Ha!" Turtle said. "It would be too easy to defeat you that way. Let's have a race instead. The first one to reach the other side of the pond is a winner. The loser must leave my pond forever." "Huh," Beaver said. "That is a good contest. I'm the fastest swimmer of all. When I win, you will have to leave my pond forever. Let us begin to race." Wait, said Turtle. "I am such a fast swimmer that it would not be fair unless I started from behind you." Then Turtle placed himself behind Beaver, right next to Beaver's big tail. I am ready, Turtle said. Let's begin. Beaver began to swim, and he was such a fast swimmer that Turtle could barely keep up with him. When they were halfway across the pond, Turtle began to fall even further behind. But Turtle had a plan. He stuck his long neck out and he grabbed Beaver's tail in his jaws. Beaver felt something grab his tail. He was such a fast swimmer that Turtle could barely keep up with him. He could not bother looking back at his tail. He was too busy swimming, trying to win the race. He swung his big tail back and forth, but Turtle held on tight. Now Beaver was almost to the other side of the pond. Turtle bit down even harder, and Beaver swung his tail high up. And just as the tail went into the air, in that swing, Turtle let go. And he flew through the air, and he landed on the bank. Beaver looked up, and there was Turtle. Turtle had won the race. So it was Beaver who had to leave, and Turtle once again had his pond to himself. With its now deeper waters, there were soon even more fish than there had ever been before. And Turtle's elders grew back once more, showing how healthy the pond now was. Turtle's pond now was the finest place in the world.